late morning, it was clear. June 6th would be no ordinary Friday in L.A. Federal agents arrested people in and around downtown Los Angeles, some day laborers near a Home Depot in Westlake, others working in the fashion district at Ambiance Apparel. The U.S. Attorney's Office says they had a search warrant related to workers with fake documents. As word about the immigration arrest spread, so did fear, confusion.
They haven't let me speak to him or nothing. I asked for a card, for their number, nothing. They haven't told me nothing.
And outrage. Later that night, a larger crowd gathered at the federal building, calling for an end to immigration raids. Some vandalized buildings and had violent confrontations with officers. Reports of immigration enforcement near Home Depot and Paramount drew hundreds of protesters. The FBI shared this video of someone throwing rocks at cars, and the Department of Homeland Security confirming they arrested 118 people during immigration operations last week, including those with drug and assault arrests. Protests continued into the night in downtown LA as well. The governor and mayor say the president's policies have led to the unrest. Sunday, the National Guard, called in by President Trump, arrives. They're assigned to protect federal buildings, while local law enforcement takes the city streets and protests continue. Demonstrators block part of the 101 freeway near the federal building. People set fire to self-driving taxis. Mayor Karen Bass echoes the governor's sentiment, voices support for immigrant communities, but condemns the destruction.
But it does not give you the right to be violent, to create chaos.
Monday morning. Some whose loved ones were arrested over the last 3 days search for answers.
We're just worried. We just want to know if at least if they're just okay, but we can't even get that answer.
Meanwhile, immigration enforcement continues around the region, including Santa Ana.
But they just came by, they started picking up people without hesitation.
The federal government confirmed 1,700 National Guardsmen have been deployed in the LA area, and 700 U.S. Marines have been activated to support the efforts of protecting federal agents and property. California sues the Trump administration for what they call an illegal federalization of the California National Guard. Spirited, mostly peaceful protests continue, as does vandalism. Overnight, looting breaks out. Tuesday, day 5. 23 businesses, from a sushi bar to the Apple store to jewelers in the downtown area, were looted.
I have declared a local emergency and issued a curfew for downtown Los Angeles.
Mayor Bass calls for an 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew for about a 1 square mile downtown. More immigration arrests. This video shows federal authorities chasing farm workers in Oxnard. Car washes in the spotlight. In Downey, immigration officers chasing workers. In Culver City, people say their loved ones were arrested Saturday and they rallied.
I never thought this day would actually happen.
Protests continue. Immigrant rights group Churla estimates 300 people have been detained in immigration arrests, but they say they've only been able to get access to 5 of them.
We don't know if they're in Adelanto, are they in Santana, are they in Desert View? We do know that some have already been sent to Texas, Louisiana. And so we need to get to these folks as quickly as possible.
Meanwhile, law enforcement and prosecutors announce arrests and charges for people committing crimes during protests.
We will know who you are, who engaged in this conduct. We will track you down.
Thursday, June 12th.
I'm Senator Alex Padilla.
Day 7. California Senator Alex Padilla interrupts the first in-person press conference the Department of Homeland Security has held on the LA immigration arrest. He's pulled out, handcuffed to the ground, but not arrested.
We have a wanted man from Mexico who fled and hid in Los Angeles for killing a woman.
DHS stands their ground, saying they're seeking undocumented immigrants who have committed crimes.
We're here and we're not going away. Border Patrol, Office of Field Operations, and Air and Marine, you'll see us in Los Angeles. You'll continue to see us in Los Angeles, not going anywhere soon.
1 week of unrest ended in an abrupt about-face. That about sums up the turmoil and uncertainty of the last 7 days.
Today is a big day for the Constitution of the United States, for our democracy, and I hope it's the beginning of a new day in this country where we push back against overreach.
Governor Newsom celebrating a court ruling Donald Trump had overreached and could not take control of California's National Guard. But the Trump administration immediately appealed. And before the night was over, an appeals court granted a stay, leaving California's National Guard in the president's control and on the ground in L.A. until at least Tuesday.
Dickerson, NBC4 News.